Now, a survey out today suggests that Manchester is the UK's greatest sporting city, ahead of London and Liverpool. The results are something of a surprise, given the success of London's Olympics, and not surprisingly, they're not being accepted by football fans on Merseyside. Let's talk now to the man who led the research, Dr. Mustafa Sarkar from the University of Gloucester. He joins us from our Bristol newsroom. Dr. Sarkar, thank you very much indeed for talking to us this lunchtime. So why did you come down and decide that Manchester is better than Liverpool and indeed London?
There were a number of different factors why Manchester came on top. In particular, Manchester scored very highly and came top of the factors on local talent. So this was the opportunity for young homegrown talent to compete in sport in Manchester. So this was one of the top factors for Manchester. But also Manchester were consistent across the 12 different factors that were identified by sports fans as being important for a great sporting city. And in comparison to London, but also to Liverpool, Manchester were able to demonstrate that consistency across those 12 factors, and rather than being good or very good on just one or two factors.
And obviously this relates to all sport. While you were talking about local talent getting the opportunity to shine, we were actually seeing some pictures of the football grounds in Manchester, and there aren't many homegrown players at the moment playing for either Manchester United or Manchester City. No,
so actually some of the focus group participants that we talked to actually mentioned about the class of '92, so kind of reflecting back about David Beckham and the Neville brothers, Paul Scholes, for example, but also the survey question in particular focused on opportunities for young talent to play in their local clubs. This was very much based on fan opinion, and from the fans' opinion, this was considered to be kind of an important factor for Manchester. And
yeah, David Beckham, of course, we pinched from London, so that's another big help, no doubt, in Manchester. Just very briefly, you mentioned 12 factors. Just give us a snapshot of some of the key ones there, then.
So two or three of the key ones are value for money, weighted very heavily, club success. Recent club success, but also another factor was around sporting history, so past historical success, transport and accessibility to and from sporting venues, and something that came through the focus groups was this idea of economic impact. So how many people have actually worked in the sporting industry in that particular city?
OK, Dr. Sarkar, we're very grateful for your time this lunchtime. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Let's go on to the weather then. Here's Charlie Slater.